About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. The Show has an NL East matchup. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Atlanta Braves. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Bruins to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And now here's the starter for Atlanta, Spencer Strider. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy, no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Justin Crawford, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Ground ball to the right side. Not in time.
He's good.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
You gotta love his hustle down the line to beat the flip to the bag. I mean, there's a lot going on between a first baseman and the pitcher during these plays, and he just kept his head down and beat it out.
It'll bring up JT Realmuto with 3 hits and 4 runs batted in the series.
Strider out there on the mound for this one, and he's a guy who had a really impressive college career but needed Tommy John surgery while playing for Clemson.
High fly ball out towards left field. That's got a chance. And it's off the wall.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Big rip off the bat there. Some seriously loud contact on that knock. Didn't bring in the run, but he got him that much closer to taking the lead here.
Here comes Bryce Harper. Swinging a hot bat with 3 homers in the series. 6 hits total. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Profar has a beat on it. Brings it in. Both runners tagging. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense. You know, Boog, Strider spent time with a sports psychologist at Clemson while rehabbing from his surgery. They talked a lot about the concept of purpose and the importance of having a defined goal for everything you do. You know, it's something Strider now preaches himself.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. On its way! And it bangs off the foul pole. Home run! And Schwartz blasts one out. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. And they add to their lead. It's 3-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
The 1-2.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
That's to third. Riley zips it across, and there's 2 down. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. The home run, a big part of the equation when it comes to this offense, Singy. They're one of the better clubs in the league in terms of putting runs up via the homer.
Yeah, that makes them even more dangerous because they're going to get their hits, but they're also going to get those home runs and have runners on base, which is multiple runs out of one swing. So, yeah, you really have to try to manage a team like this and keep them contained. You can't give up extra outs, whether that be via an error or a walk.
Garcia wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and it's going to stay a strike. Still one challenge left for them. 2 down, nobody on. And he swings through that one. Just missing there. Ball 1.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Time call. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Out towards right center field. Wisely on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's now 3-0. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Back at Truist Park, and on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Jesus Luzardo. Singing, he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production. You have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
Jurickson Profar, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Hey!
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. This to third. Boom. Throws to first in time. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. Already they find themselves down 3 runs in this game, so there's work to be done.
Yeah, you want to see them come out with a little urgency here. You don't have to score all 3 runs, but put something up on the board, and that'll make you feel a little bit better about your opportunities. But if you're looking at that 3-run lead and saying we've got to get it right now, you can put yourself up against a wall and not have really good at bats. So just trust the process. Trust that your pitcher can hold them right there. These players can find themselves back in this ball game.
That's a ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting third, the third baseman, Austin.
2 down, base is empty. Here comes Austin O'Reilly. 2 for 8 in the series so far.
Yeah!
Hammered down the right side, but foul. And the sweeper is off the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one lifted to left. De La Cruz has a beat on it, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. End of the first from Truist Park. Phillies on 3-0. This is Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Back here in Atlanta, and now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott.
Hey!
The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Right through there for a strike. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting ninth, the second baseman.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Good power, not great in the OBP department.
Hey!
Sosa with a homer in his last game. Comes up empty.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
In the dirt. Man at first, 1 away. Flails at that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Crawford
Oh,
in now.
that pitch is
Takes
out.
ball 1 off the plate. De La Cruz off of first with 2 away. And a big swing and a miss. To the right side, Kim. They get the force, and that is the inning. Phillies strand 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Sean Murphy. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns. A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Aye!
Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Hard hit left side. Gets it to first and quickly one away in the second.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Michael Harris II.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II.
Aye! That's a ball.
And a 1-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
And that's a strikeout. Ed Drummond says he won a round.
Designated hitter, Ozzie Albies.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. On the ground to third. Throws across the diamond, and Albies is retired. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. It's the Phillies 3 and the Braves nothing. Back in Atlanta Truist Park, here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And the 1-0.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Just missed. Three-0 down. And there's the automatic. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Up next for Philadelphia, the first baseman, number 3, Bryce.
Here's Bryce Harper at the plate now. Growing up, he experienced a moment straight out of the Sandlot. Harper was getting ready to play for Team USA, but he didn't have a bat, so he borrowed one from his dad.
Okay.
The bat was autographed by Pete Rose. His dad wiped the autograph clean and told Bryce to use it. I'm not sure how many dads would have done that. Realmuto gets his lead at first. Nobody out. There's a swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Schwarber swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Way out front for strike two. Double play ball to second. There's one. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. Nothing across here this half. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 3. Back at the ballpark. In this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. This one in the air, right field, and that is a foul ball. Base knock, right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's Mauricio Dubon.
Leadoff man on. It's time to play a little small ball. Get some base runners. Try to dig yourself out of the hole.
Fouled off down the right side. Dubon, 31 years old. He's usually in center, but today starting at shortstop. 0-1. Grounder might be 2. Flips it. There's one. On to first.
No,
double
he's
play.
out.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Brett Wisely, the next to hit.
He really needs to start making more contact, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Stott over to first in time. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Braves go down quickly here. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers.
Nope. That's inside.
Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for Philadelphia, the right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. He's 0 for 1. This one in the air, center field. And there's one away.
The batter, number 5, shortstop Bryson Stott.
This is Bryson Stott. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That's out number 2.
Up next for Philadelphia, the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brian De La Cruz.
Hey.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Joey Wentz, a left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Lee also throwing. Caught him looking for the K. One left for Philadelphia, but they lead at 3-0. We're back with a series sweep very much in play, Siggy. Sizable lead, so keep those brooms handy.
A sweep can really send shockwaves through a clubhouse, Boog. One team surging forward, the other left searching for answers.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Here is Matt Olson.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
The changeup missing. Ball 1. Profar aboard here at first with nobody out. And a swing and a miss there. The 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Riley now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a high fly ball to left. De La Cruz should have this one. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Braves, the catcher,
Sean Murphy gets a chance to hit. 0 for 1 so far.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch. Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Late on that fastball.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Ripped to right, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Ball 1.
Luzardo, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Up the middle. Base hit into center field. Profar coming home. The throw's offline. He's safe. It's 3-1.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
First and second, 2 outs. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. That is the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. On to the top of the 5th we go. This is Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Fine, don't waste no time, just shake that waistline. You know who I be.
Aye.
That's in there.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
The 1-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. So the Philly batting order turns over. Justin Crawford now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. JT Realmuto steps in.
Hey!
And that drops in for a strike. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Rudder takes off. In there for strike 3. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Spencer Strider is done. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Joey Wentz.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Here's Bryce Harper.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
And there's a foul ball. And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. Man on second, 2 down.
That's a ball.
That one finds the zone. And the count 1-2. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Phillies strand 1 as the lead remains 3-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now in for the Braves, Ha-Sung Kim.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
One away.
And obviously, a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
Now, here is Mauricio Dubon. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Swings through that one for strike two.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
On the ground, out to short. Stop. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Up next for the Braves.
He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Runner on at first with one gone. Now it's the right fielder, Brett Wisely. That's outside, and that's ball one. Out to short. Stop. Over to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5. It's the Phillies 3 and the Braves 1. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show.
That's the way in your eggs and one basket breaking. That's why I got 2 clicks on the side like an Apple payment. I'm brighter than the gold. Oppenheimer rhyming, ain't no CGI line when you hear a flow.
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies.
Kyle Schwarber.
Fastball for a strike. Wentz, a 6'5" lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. So the call will stand. No challenges left for them now. And the 0-2.
Ball one.
Got him swinging. And here comes Alec Boehm. 1 for 2. That one close, ruled a ball. And that is ball one. Challenge from behind the dish here. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Here's your 1.
Ball.
On the ground. Throw on to Olsen. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that's the 3rd out. Down quick. Go the Phillies, but they still lead it 3-1. bottom of the sixth. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Jurickson Profar.
Ball one.
In the air to left center. Crawford on the move. He's got it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Braves, the first baseman, Matt
Olson up to the plate. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
And a swing and a miss. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
So here's Riley now.
Ball one.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. And that misses.
That's inside.
And that's ball 2.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Ground ball left side, and that's a fair ball. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Here's Sean Murphy.
the catcher, Sean Murphy.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Nice grab. Throw to second. It's there, and that's a great play. Braves strand one. Score holds. It's 3-1. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
In the air out to center. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
De La Cruz
that's a
in
ball.
the box now as he leaves that one up high. Swing and a miss, strike one. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2.
Ball two.
This one in the air center field. He's there. He's got it. And there's two away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the second baseman,
Edmundo Sosa digs in now. Grounds one to short. Dubon tosses to first, and that'll do it. Phillies down in order, and the score stays 3-1. Back at Truist Park. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter, Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Hey!
Out in front and foul to the left side. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now it's the second baseman, Ha-Sung Kim. That
That's
one
a ball.
misses. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
That one ripped, but foul. Fly ball down the line. Garcia heads after it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. 2 down, nobody on. And that is downstairs. And the count is 2-2. Got him. That's the third out. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-1 ball game.
Back in the flow.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Dylan Lee.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Crawford leading things off and takes a strike. In the air to left center. Profar on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for Philadelphia,
1 up, 1 down. Here's JT Realmuto. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Action in the pen down there. Raisel Iglesias, the closer of the staff, is throwing. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Down on strikes, looking for the second straight plate appearance. 2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Phillies, Bryce Harper. In the air, left field. This looks like extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Up next.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
Nope.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top of the 8th. Got the bat going too soon at strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. It's the 8th. Now in for the Braves, Mauricio Dubon.
Ball, that's
Just
out.
missed.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
That cuts the corner.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Just
Nope,
misses.
inside, ball 2.
And it's 2-2. That's to third. Boom. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Up next for the Braves.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Wisely.
Brett Wisely next up for the Braves.
Ball, that's just out.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Bunting for a hit. And that's just foul. On the ground to the left. Fires across the diamond, and there's 2 away.
Up next
Good
for the
fade and
Braves.
sinking action of
The
that
left
changeup.
fielder,
Got that hitter to roll over.
Director. Road ball.
Back to the top of the order at the plate. Jurickson Profar, 1 for 3. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 2 down, nobody on. Hit in the air, center field. Crawford settles under this one, and that ends the inning. And the Braves go down quietly. And they still trail it here 3-1. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Raisel Iglesias.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Boom, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike one. Chop to third, and that one handled. The throw to first, now one gone in the ninth.
Up next for Philadelphia, the right fielder, Adolis.
And here is Adolis Garcia. 0 for 3 in this one. And a foul ball. Iglesias, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
High fly ball out to left field. 2 down.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance, and that one is off the wall. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Up next,
got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So runner at second, 2 down. Brian De La Cruz stands in for the Phillies. First pitch swinging.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Good job to fight that one off. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the ninth.
Ball, that's inside.
Hard hit right side. And the inning is over. It's the Phillies 3 and the Braves 1. Bottom 9. Joan Duran on to try and close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Next pitch is in the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes. Duran, a 6'5" righty, 28 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. There's a swing and a drive, and foul ball. The 2-1. That's a little bit low. Facing a closer that delivers big-time velocity.
Well, normally against a big arm with this kind of velocity, you look for the ball down because the fastball up is a little hard to catch up to, but he's shown really good plate discipline by not offering at that last pitch down.
Swing and a ground ball. Stott over to first in time. 1 out, bottom of the ninth.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff.